this the way it was on the page?
What the hell?
Stay here.
Oh my god, what the actual shit?
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Casey!
Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Welcome back to Alan Wake 2. This is part number 5. So if you haven't seen the other parts, what are you doing? Go watch them now. If you have seen them, welcome back.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Sorry. What does it say? The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Let's follow the ominous noise over here. Ah, it's an echo.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
I wonder what that all means. So going into some sort of like tunnel system. We're going to go back up above ground. Oh no, we're going down. Further into the depths. Ooh, we're back on the subway. And these arrows. Now I think these arrows mean that there are words. Oh, that's doing something. There we go. Just need to step back a little bit. So words of gun. Roulette provides 5% chance to not consume ammo when firing the revolver. Personal space increases knockback force of Alan's shotgun by 15%. Have I missed a shotgun? Or is that coming up later? Getting these like shotgun upgrades is making me nervous because I haven't seen a shotgun. Increases flare gun projectiles area of effect by 25%. No, I also don't have a flare gun. So I might wait until I've either got like the shotgun or the flare gun before I upgrade this, because I don't know what is best for me to do at the moment. So we're at the Parliament Tower Plaza, which is where... that is the building that we saw in the cutscene.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Can we get in here now? Oh, is that we just came... that's where we just came from. Right, okay. So we can't go back this way now. It's blocked off. I see. The station's changed. Does that mean there's more items for me to find? There are. Great.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is
Oh.
the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things. Out there, plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
I've got a, like, flannel shirt on there, like a lot of the Taken people. It's like flannel Alan. Flannan. Okay, so I'm going to take the light from here because I might need that moving forward. And I don't need to stay in the station. We're going to the plaza something or other. Can't remember. I've immediately forgotten what it's called. This building from the cutscene at the end of the
Parliament
last
Tower.
part.
Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
Is that me?
Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
I think it is me. Alan Wake.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape?
In,
Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
in loving memory of Alan Wake, 1977 to 2010. An author and a husband. I can hear some shadows about, and I also can hear the phone
The
ringing.
payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
What does this person on the phone want to say this time?
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Whoa, are we going to come face to face with Balan? I mean, I guess technically his name's Scratch, but I prefer Balan, you know? Let's go to Parliament Tower. Very Art Deco, this building. The Echo.
Maybe he was a victim. The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Alice and Alan. Let's find out what happened. It's so fancy, isn't it? Gold elevators. Oh, this one's red. Red carpet. I'm assuming it's not going to allow me in any of these. Nope. Okay, to the red elevator. Yeah, I better press a button. Got any cool lift music going on here? No. Add my own lift music. Initiation 3. So this is part 3 of Initiation.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Why? Is that just to get a surprise photo of anybody that enters? Very tiny camera. So she's a photographer. And these are pictures. I kind of assumed they were talking about paintings.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
I swear this... Oh no, maybe that was the door handle. Okay, so the noise came from in here. Before I go in there...
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
What symbol? Oh, that symbol on the door. I see. Alice appears to be missing. She threw some... She threw pie on the floor. The greatest of sins. Whoa, she's got pictures of Balan.
Alice.
I'm guessing that's a self-portrait. That's Alice.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Bad Balan. Right, let's explore the rest of the flat, shall we? Can't go in there. Whoa, he's got an entire library of just generic looking books. He's got all the dictionaries. He's ready. He's got a good vocabulary for his novels.
Alice's video camera.
Oh, I can
No
pick it up.
memory card inside.
No, I can't. So I've got to find a memory card, eh? Now, there could be a memory card in that camera we came across earlier, but I will check the rest of the flat just in case there's anywhere else. Video, art doc, on screens, mult. Focal point of the dark place. Yeah, I wonder how she took photos of the dark place. I guess it must be possible if she's done it. She's been eating a lot of pie. Maybe that's why she threw it. She's sick of it now. Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Part 1, obviously. Use the memory card with the video camera. Alright, let's do that.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice.
Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Naughty Balan. Why? We're gonna meet Balan.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.